The lead prosecutor on the YNW Melli case has been removed by the judge. Judge says, ma'am, we've seen your work, and this time we think we're gonna go with someone good. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, the judge in the YNW Melli case, he said, yo, look, there's going to be a retrial, obviously. There was a mistrial, so we're going to try this again. But this time, we're going to do this a little bit different. We're going to go with someone competent. Okay. Now, I want to be clear on this. I'm making jokes and whatnot. But the reason why the judge actually gave why the lead prosecutor was removed is actually a good reason, other than a sheer lack of knowing the job. So apparently, what had happened was the defense asked for the prosecution to be removed, basically, because they want to use the prosecution on their witness list. If they have the prosecution on their witness list, that person cannot then also be part of the prosecution against them. They can't go in court one day saying, put this man in jail, and then the next day the other lawyer saying, and we call Madam so-and-so, and then she steps from behind. This isn't TV, y'all. This is not how, it does not go this way. In any regard, the reason why she's actually on the witness list is really important. So there's some shenanigans going on the YNW Melli side, where there's basically YNW Bortland. He's arrested now. He had been a part of the case also. He had not been to this particular trial. He hasn't been in the courtroom one day they say. And basically what had happened was he had a complete layout, names, where they sit at, and everything of the entire jury at his home, apparently. So how did he get that? In any regard, the shenanigans going on the side of YNW Melli's camp. We're not going to act like that's not a thing. But just so we could be clear, they are the people that's being accused of being the criminals in this situation. So you would expect for there to be shenanigans, especially when not being shenanigans could quite possibly mean capital punishment. With that being said, what the lead prosecutor is being accused of is basically knowingly putting somebody on the witness stand that says that they will testify erroneously and also fabricate evidence. This is important because when there's one lead detective that acquired evidence that's being used in the court of law, whether they can be trusted or not is of the utmost importance, their integrity. So if this specific detective has said that they would testify erroneously, they'll just get on the stage. What do you need me to say? Got it, boss. They're ready to go do that. That literally can bring in, that does actually literally brings into question any evidence that they gathered, any interviews that any evidence that touched their hands is now tainted. You understand? Even if the judge says, I'm going to allow it as far as the evidence, the jury is going to hear that the evidence that's being used against YNW Melli and his co-defendants have been gathered or has been touched by an individual who has been forthcoming with their insistence, maybe, I guess, on skirting the truth in order to get that criminals. So they've been removed. So forget about that for 1 second, right? Well, remember all of those things. Don't forget about it. I just want to talk about it from a slightly different perspective. What it sounds like is when the YNW Melli's attorney, and this is what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to tear apart the prosecution's case. You're not supposed to try to figure out, you're not supposed to, like, I don't know, go higher. I mean, you can, because that's what private eyes are for. But you're not like going out there and trying to go get Action Jackson to try or something to try to figure out the case. What you do is you take apart the prosecution's case. So if the prosecution's case revolves around any evidence that this particular detective has been a part of, by not only putting the detective on the stand, allowing for them, because they're going to get called for the prosecution, obviously, tearing apart, their specific or particular testimony, and then putting an attorney who was literally the lead prosecutor on the initial trial on the stand, where they are going to have to then confirm that this guy did say, yeah, he's willing to lie. That just sounds to me like that's the game plan, or part of the strategy. It might be a preemptive strategy, if anything else, but part of the strategy that YNW Melli and his attorney plans on using. Now, with that being said, I have no idea how they're going to explain away the Bortland situation, but having this attorney removed does quite a few different things, because I'm pretty sure another subset, or maybe even, the entirety, or the primary defense is going to be that this department is corrupt. And if this department is corrupt, you're risking sending a young man to prison, or even to his maker, off of the accusations or off of the investigation from a department that is willingly told the district attorney's office, or somebody in the district attorney's office, or at least the district attorney's office has word that this specific detective will fabricate evidence in order to get a conviction. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.
Yo fam, the art of D-Glass, and I'm back with another video, family. Alright, sorry I've been gone for a brief little moment, just taking care of things, but I'm back now, and I'm giving y'all the finished version of the Popeye that I started. As you can see, hasn't been laminated yet, but the painting process is actually done, as you can see. So with that being said, do me a solid, hit that like button for me. Leave your comments down in the comment section, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my channel, The Art of De-Glassing. Just like that, I'm gonna start on the next project, which is this guy right here, my original Drunken Bear. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, family. Peace.